Hi, it's Reena here with an exclusive video on the letter of placing order, which is an indispensable part of the business world and letter writing. So let's discuss some of the features of letter of placing order. Placing orders is also known as purchase order. The objective is to provide the vendor with detailed instructions for fulfilling an order. So the buyer writes it after receiving quotations of the product from the seller. Effectiveness depends on the accuracy of the details, and such letters contain three major categories of information. Firstly, information about the items being ordered in tabular form, information relating to shipping, and the third is information related to payment. Now the question is, what is the kind of language to be used here? Obviously, we need to be simple, polite, formal, and preferably use passive voice. We can use simple present tense or simple present continuous tense. Need to be concise and precise while placing the order. Details and clarity about items, nature, code, size, color, and quantity needs to be mentioned. Word limit is 120 to 150 words. Coming to the format and the marking scheme of the purchase order, we need to begin with the sender's address, the date, addressee's address, subject, salutation, content will be divided in 3 paragraphs. And the complimentary close. As for the marking scheme, format is graded for 1 mark, content for 2 marks, and expressions for 2 marks. We need to be wary as to how to begin such letters. So we can give a reference to the previous correspondence. These kind of letters should clearly tell the reader why he or she is writing the letter. And the following expressions can be used in the opening paragraph, like, with reference to your letter dated for the purchase of this particular item, we thank you for your letter dated and enclose our official order for the following goods. We thank you for your quotations and are pleased to place an order with you. This has a reference to your quotation for the purchase of this particular order. We are pleased to inform you that your rates have been approved. Kindly arrange to deliver the following goods at the earliest. Now let's come to the order details. The list of the items should be indicated in the next paragraph in tabular form. Make 4 columns consisting of the serial number, name of the item or the goods to be delivered, specification of the items, goods such as brand, author, publication, color and size, and the quantity. Now we come to the concluding paragraph. This paragraph talks about information relating to shipping, the desired receipt date, desired shipping location. It will also contain information relating to payment, the mode of payment, and also mention about the advance payment if the buyer has already made. Need to mention the agreed price and terms refer to, the discount or the concession discussed. Following expressions can be used in the concluding lines. We would be grateful for your prompt reply as the dash are urgently required. We look forward to receiving your advice on the schedule of delivery by return. Kindly acknowledge this order and confirm the delivery by this particular time and date. So herein I'm sharing a sample letter of the placement of order. So after writing the usual sender's address, date, receiver's address, salutation, the subject, the first paragraph refers to the previous correspondence made. The second paragraph states the order in tabular form. And the last paragraph, that is the third paragraph, talks about the desired date of delivery, of the consignment, mode of payment, shipping details, and discount permissible. And we conclude this letter with a complimentary close. After placing order, we need to write a letter of acknowledgement. So here is the sample for the same. Here again, we are writing the sender's address, date, receiver's address, subject, salutation. The first paragraph acknowledges the order received. The second paragraph promises to deliver the consignment on the due date. And the third paragraph talks about the payment. And we conclude the paragraph with a complimentary close. Let's discuss some of the value points for cancellation of the order. A customer may reserve the right to reject or cancel the order if they are not delivered within the specified time, they do not tally the sample, the quality of the goods is not satisfactory. So hence the points that can be included is reference to the order, statement of cancelling the order, and the reason also needs to be stated for cancelling, the displeasure incurred, so we have here a sample of the cancellation of order for the NCRE textbooks. So after writing the usual sender's address, date, receiver's address, subject, that is cancellation of the order for NCRE textbooks, the first paragraph states the reference number of the order. Second paragraph talks about the reasons of cancellation of the order. And the third paragraph concludes by stating the cancellation. And we close this letter with a complimentary close. That is yours sincerely. I'm going to be sharing some value points regarding seeking extension of time to deliver the goods. This includes acknowledgement of the delay in delivering the order and explanation of circumstances. The steps being taken to handle the situation and the approximate date by which normal conditions will be restored. You can also mention the apology for the inconvenience and request for confirmation of the order for the delivery at a later date. So here is this sample letter seeking extension of time for the delivery of goods. Again, the usual format: sender's address, date, receiver's address, salutation, subject. The first paragraph submits an humble apology for not being prompt. The second paragraph states the reason for the delay and seeks extension of time. And the concluding paragraph, that is the third paragraph, offers discount as a small token of honor and mark of apology. And this letter also concludes with a complimentary clause. That is yours sincerely. Thank you.